Welcome back to the Barbecue Lab. My name is David Gafford and this is Melissa. And today we're going to teach you what we like to do with pulled pork leftovers by making potato skins filled with pulled pork. All right, so this is one of the things that we love to do with pulled pork leftovers is we turn them into potato skins like you might find at your favorite restaurant that serves kind of bar food. So Melissa, tell us a little bit about what we're going to do with these potatoes to turn them into potato skins.
We're going to use a fork and we're going to poke some holes throughout the potatoes to let out some steam, give them some steam vents. Then we're going to coat them generously with olive oil all around and some cracked sea salt. Just to give the skins some nice flavor.
Now, once we actually get them out there, we're going to probably cook them for what, 45 minutes to an hour?
Probably close to an hour.
And so we want the potatoes to be nice and done, but we don't want them to be completely mushy yet, right? Because we're going to put them back on the grill.
Right. But we want the skins to be nice and firm, crispy.
All right, so let's go ahead and put these together. We'll get them out of the grill and put them on some smoke. All right, so we have the potatoes. We're just gonna stick them out here on the grill. Now, we've got our Kamado fired up. And on our Kamado, you notice we have the diverter plate in. Our goal is we wanna put these potatoes, but not directly over the heat. So we're gonna go ahead and just stick these on the grill. But we want that diverter plate to be able to protect them while they're out here cooking on the grill. And we've got our Kamado fired up to right around 350, 400 degrees. And we're gonna let these roll. So we've had the potatoes on the grill for right around 60, 70 minutes. And so it's time to get them off, get them inside, let them cool down for a minute, and then we'll scoop them out and make these potato skins. So come on over. Check that out. All right, so we've gotten the potato skins scooped out and we're ready to add our pulled pork and our cheese. But before we do that, Melissa, what do we traditionally do?
Well, we want to add some barbecue sauce to our pork.
Now, and this is the barbecue sauce that we teach you how to make here on our channel. We call this our favorite barbecue sauce. And if you'd like this recipe, we'll put it in the description down below. But this is just the recipe that we use around here at the house for whenever we need barbecue sauce. And this is one of our favorites, and we hope you give it a shot. But for now, we're just gonna load a little bit of this on here, and we're gonna go ahead and make it so that this is nice and saucy before we get the cheese on top. All right, so we have our barbecue sauce on our pork and we're ready to go ahead and get the pork in the skins, and then we're gonna top it with cheddar cheese. Nothing too complex about this process. We're just gonna take a generous amount of pulled pork, put it right here inside the potato skin, and then we're gonna top it with our cheddar cheese on top and get it all nice and melty out on the smoker. So we're gonna go ahead and get these all set up, and then we'll have you join us here in just as we put them out on the smoker in just a minute. All right, so we've got our Kamado going here at about 400 degrees, anywhere between 350, 400 is gonna be fine. The whole idea is we just wanna really melt the cheese on the top here, get that pork warmed up and awesome and delicious. We really just need probably about 10, 15 minutes on the grill. That's probably about it. Now, we also have some pecan chunks going in the bottom of the Kamado to give us a little bit of pecan smoke flavor as well. But we're gonna put these on, 15 minutes, we'll come back. Should be nice and golden brown and delicious.
All right, while David's putting those potato skins on the grill, we're gonna go ahead and make some sour cream and onion dip to put on top of our potato skins. So I have about a half cup of sour cream, 1 scallion or green onion, about a tablespoon of fresh chopped chives, and then 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, garlic powder, and onion powder. So we're gonna go ahead and mix those in.
So our potato skins have been on for right around 10 minutes, between 350 and 400. It's actually been hovering right around 375 is where the grill's been for the last 9 or 10 minutes. So I want you to take a look and see where these potato skins are. The cheese should be nice and melty on top. We should be pretty much ready to take these in. That's what I'm talking about. That cheese is nice and melty. You've seen a little bit of bubbling on the pork, which is exactly what we're looking for. So I'm gonna call these done. We're gonna take them in, let them sit. And once they've sat for a few seconds, then we'll go ahead and try them. And we're gonna have some pulled pork potato skins. Perfect use of leftovers. So we've gotten the potatoes off the grill. They've been resting for about 10 minutes and we're ready to try them. But before we do, we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this sauce on top. And Melissa, you helped make this, but basically what would you do? Just drizzle it on the top?
Yeah, I would just spoon some on top.
All right, so let's get this on a plate. Go ahead and spoon a little bit of this on top. Maybe spread it out a bit. Now, if you have some leftover, say green onions or some chives or something like that from when you cut them up, this is a great time to garnish the top. But we're gonna go ahead and give this a try and see how we did.
All right, ready?
All right, cheers.
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 That is so good.
I love the flavor that smokiness on the Kamado has given it. I can really taste the smoke of that wood. Not very often you get smoked potato skins, but smoking the potatoes on the grill and then putting them back on the grill to melt the cheese and bring the pork up to temperature. I'm telling you guys, this is a winner because it's both kind of vinegary and cheesy and sweet.
And then the chives.
Yeah, the chives on top.
The chives just add to it.
Guys, this is a winner. It's one that you need to try. So smoked potato skins, use that leftover pulled pork. This is a great way to use that up. And it's a great game day food.
Yeah.
This is one you can make for the football game, make for the baseball game, whatever game you have coming on. Tailgate food, this one's a winner, gang. And I hope if you found this video helpful, you'll like and subscribe to the channel. We'll go ahead and ring that notification bell. We'll make sure that we get you a notification whenever we put out a new video. And we shoot for 1 or 2 for every week of the year. Our goal is to make you a better pitmaster and make you better at entertaining your friends and loved ones out on the grill. So this has been David and Melissa from the Barbecue Lab, and we can't wait to see you next time.